Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm not going to sing today. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I ruined everybody's day yesterday. I sang the little song so that we could remember the names of the colors. It may just blurt out a little bit once in a while I'm making my cards. Today I'm going to use some of the new colors. I'm making a Pansy Patch card for Susie, and I am using some of the new DSP and some of the new colors, the new in colors, which I'm totally in love with. So Pansy Patch is one of those that are real sweet. It has the stamp set, right? And it has dies, 21 dies on here. So lots of little dies. That means I'm really crooked here. I don't know. I went and had my hair done, and then I come home and comb it all out. She works so hard to fluff it and do all that. It won't look like this tomorrow. Anyhow, so I decided I would use the Pansy Patch bundle and make a card using the new colors. So I am going to turn the camera around. If you're joining me, welcome. If you're joining me now, you're joining me later, that's okay. Happy to have you at any time of the day or night, whatever works for you guys. And I will have this on YouTube, so please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If there's any questions or other things that you're looking into, or any of the monkey cut kits, you can always go to stampingjourney.com. That's my blog, and they have more things listed out there. This video will also be on there. So there we go, lots. Hello, Miss Marie. I miss you. So, all right, I'm going to turn the camera around and we will get started here, because there's some cutting out. So instead of stamping the pansies, I'm using the dies, which are very cool because they have a texture on them. So I'll show you all that. But it's just a lot of little pieces here. But we'll bring out the Mighty Mini and get them all cut here with you. So here we go, turning this around. There we go. Okay, I kind of have a mess on my desk. Ta-da, there we go. All right, so yesterday I did the in colors. So here we go. This, excuse me, this is Parakeet Party. This is the Orchid Oasis. This is Starry, Starry Sky. And then what paired up nicely with the Parakeet Party is our, I'm going to bring this. So this is Parakeet Party. And here is Granny Apple Green, which looks so bright, right? But look at how perfect that pairs up. Nicely. It's kind of a cool green with a little yellow tint to it. So there we go. And so this is the new pattern for the DSP, but the card that we're going to make, I'm just going to flip the DSP around because both sides are so cool that I wasn't sure which one to use. So I think before I do anything else with showing you the body of the card, I'm going to get my cutter and we're going to cut all these pieces because I want you to see that cool texture? Isn't that neat? Hi, Patty. I received your check today. Thank you. So isn't that very cool? I just think how neat is. So you don't even have to stamp that. You could just cut it out and you get that cool texture. So I'm going to bring the Mighty Mini over here. We're going to cut out these pieces and it's going to look like a lot, but really it's not so bad. Just because you're cutting out 2 pieces for everything, while 3 in the middle there. But we'll just kind of carry it through. And here's my, I'm using plate number 1. I'm going to get one that's a little bit flatter here. Plate number 2, just like that. And then I'll put another number 2 over the top of here. So I'm going to cut out my flowers first. So I like to have the background of the flower to be the lighter color. You can do whatever you would like. But I'm going to put all these pieces over here. Here's my leaves. This is a lighter piece. And that has the texture. So the darker pieces are these, they're a little bit, smaller, little detailed. So I'm just going to put my little pieces on here. all these pieces that need to be lighter. And then these are my darker pieces. Here's my leaves. Uh-oh, I'm missing a leaf. I'm missing a part to a leaf. I'll have to look for that. It's probably underneath something. Huh. I just had it because I just did it. Well, let's get these cut out first, and then I'll go from there. It's probably under the machine or somewhere. Yesterday I lost a whole stamp. I don't know. I was so excited to be playing with all this stuff, and then I just started, like, apparently it went all over the place. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. But there we go. I hope I find that one. I don't know where I put it. I just put this down. Probably the cat ate it. Every time something would go wrong, Peter would say, the cat did it. The cat did it. So we're used to blaming the cat for everything that happens. She's not even down here today. I don't know where she's at. She's probably laying in the sun somewhere. It was so nice to have a little sunshine here today, and it's 61. That is like heat wave, almost summer. So I'm going to put my flowers over there. Gosh, I wonder what I did with my other. I lost it. Huh. I might have to put 2 of the leaves on the same size until I find my other leaf. All right. Well, let's carry on. Let's carry on like I normally do when I lose something. Just carry on. Do something new. Okay. So here's the accent color. So this is Starry Night. Starry, starry night. That was a whole different song, but it kind of went with that too. So here's this, and then here's the centerpiece. And I'll show you how those all go together nicely. So that's the one for my, oh, it's the one for my big leaf that I lost. I don't know what I did with it. I didn't hear anything fall on the floor, so we'll see. We'll see what I did with it. Here we go. I'm going to start cranking. There we go. Okay. Here's some more pieces. That's why I lose things. I just leave it all. It's all going all over the place. Okay. So this I just need to poke out here. Real simple. So I'm just going to lay all these in. I find it easier if, as I'm going along, I kind of lay them out where they're going to go. So everything gets in the right place. Unless it's one of them that I've lost. Like the other one. The leaf. I don't know. I don't have to do these little circles because this does 3 of them. So I'm going to put that back. Okay. Now I'm going to do the leaf, and apparently I'm going to do 2 small leaves because that's what I'm doing. Because that's the only cover I have here. So we're going to do, I think this goes on this one. We're going to do 2 of the smaller leaves. Right? Yep. Okay. So this is the lighter color. This is Parakeet Party. So I'm going to do that. Boy, I wish I had my other. I can't feel it underneath here. Well, let me just carry on. I'm going to do 2 small leaves instead of a big and a small, because I don't have the accent piece right now. It's floating here somewhere. So here's the light part, and the leaves also have some texture to them, so that's so cool. Let's push that out. Come on. There we go. Maybe. Maybe not. Here we go. One more. I wonder if I left it on my... No, I didn't leave it on there either. I don't know. I don't know. I was using the big cutter before, and now I'm using the small one, so it doesn't take up the whole screen here. Anyhow, these pansies are nice. They're sort of like, exactly like when I did the daffodils, right? You get it all cut out, get it all organized, and it goes smoothly. If you kind of look at it and go, oh my goodness, there's so much involved here. you can get overwhelmed, but don't, because just lay your pieces out, you're good to go. They all cut out nicely. They have a nice little texture to them. You could do a bunch of these, and then, like if you were on the road or going somewhere, I have to move this over because I think it moved a little bit. If you were going on the road or doing something, you know, doing a swap or something with people, you could do a whole bunch of them. And then, come on, do a whole bunch of them, and then you have them all set up. And like some people were using like a tackle box, right? Where they have all the little individual sections, lay everything out, and boom, 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 you're all done. There we go. One more, and then I'm done with all the cutouts. So you don't have to just listen to me chatter. There we go. Okay. Now, I'll have all the pieces cut out. Move this off to the side. I'll have to hunt for that later. See what I did with it. Crazy. Crazy, man. Okay. So here we go. Here's all my pieces. So to build my flower, I have these pieces. Here's the middle piece, and I only put one on here so it wasn't overwhelming if you're doing them all at once. And then here's my 2 leaves. Should be a big one and a small one, but we're modifying this. So I started out with this piece, which just obviously goes right on there. I hold it in the middle, and I just put a little bit of glue on. You're just sort of spreading it. You know how it just takes a little bit of glue and your whole finger feels sticky? Well, think of that when you're putting glue on here. It just takes a little tiny touch because it's so narrow, and that's all you need on there is just that little tiny bit. And then I just kind of lined it up with the green glue. You can move it around there so that you get it lined up on there well. Ta-da, just like that. Now this piece, let me move this over just a little here. I did better on my first one, but at least with the green glue I can pull it up and kind of modify it. There we go. This little piece in the center is kind of cool because it's just going to fit right in here, and the 2 little flat ends here go right here, right on either side of that little V. So again, just a little bit of glue, and it fits right together like that. Ta-da, ta-da. Just like that. Lovely. Okay. This one, doesn't this look like it could be a head? I think we could use this. And with this would be the hair. I think this would be a face for Halloween. I think that would be kind of cool. When I was doing this one, I was like, it looks just like hair, and that's the face. And I think it could be sneaking out. This could be the chin, kind of a long chin. But I think it would look kind of cool as a Halloween decoration. So right now it's going to be my other petal. So I just put a little bit of glue on the sides here, like that. Laid that one down, face up. And then just laid this over it where I thought it looked appropriate. And it just about hits where the dark piece is. Oh boy, the dog's dreaming underneath me. She's growling. She growls when she dreams. Apparently there's a bad dog somewhere. So the little circles, this is where I cut those out. They have a die that cuts all three of them out at a time. So if you're doing multiple flowers, but this is what I do with them. I take my glue dots, my pickup tool, and pick it up, and I just set it right on the glue dot. There we go. And then you can put it right where you want it. And it fits right in here. It's like it was made to go together. It's a miracle. Ta-da. Just like that. So there's my flower. Now my leaves, same thing, is that you're going to get all these little pieces out. The leaf has a nice texture, the parakeet party part of it. And then this, which looked so bright to me before, is granny apple green. And a little bit of glue here and there, just touch, touch, touch. There we go. And remember to get the textured side up so you're working it correctly. There. All right. So here's my other leaf. Put some more glue on. Today was my day. Well, I had to run out to get my hair cut and some other things, but today is the day I was going to sit down and then just play with all the colors, because I haven't done that. We have an adorable little teapot set that's brand new, and that is, and it uses all the new colors. So it's going to be a blast to play with that paper. All right, now here's the original one I did. So I love this plaid. The opposite side of the plaid is this polka dot. So on the one I'm going to do now, I'm going to use opposite. So I'm going to use the polka dot side, and I'm going to have the plaid going this way. Also, the stripe here, this one I have the stripe going sideways, and this one I have it going up and down. So we're just changing it up a little bit, just to see which one you like the best. When I'm putting a little edge on here, I wanted that to stand out a little more. I run it on, put my glue on the bigger piece, and then hold this over, and I just kind of line it up there. I just want a little touch of it. So I cut that about a 1/2 inch, the darker color. The Orchid Oasis, I cut it about a 1/2 inch, and that's all. So this is going to go over the top of this one. So I'm going to put this down first, my little grouping here that I have together. And I like to line up on my grid paper and then figure out where I want to go. So two boxes over, 1/2 inch over. So I can line it up on the top and bottom, make sure I get it straight. All right, now my plaid side up, polka dot side down. And I did the same thing. I just kind of look at my grid paper to make sure that I have it straight across there. Ta-da! On this one, I used the Starry Night as the frame to frame it in. On this one, I am using the Orchid Oasis. So a little lighter. Using the same color, same layout, but it looks a little bit different depending on, you know, the lighter or the darker, however you're framing it in. The base of the card on the first one, I did use the Granny Apple Green, and this one I'm going to use the Orchid, or the Starry Night is what I'm using. Yeah, there we go. So my words, I wanted to put that on before I put the flower on, so I know to put it over farther, and I'll adjust where the flower goes depending on how the words set up. This die cut, I'll show you on the, look at how cool that is. I think that this set is leaving. This is from the Bloom dies. It's the one that has the 3 dies together and has an embossing folder with it. But that's, I wanted that long, narrow cutout here just to make it easier. I'm using Starry Sky for my words. I generally go with the darker color like that I'm working with. I gotta get this straight here. There we go. Straight enough, I guess. There. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to go to the far right because I know part of it is going to go under my flower. Hopefully I got it on straight enough. Good enough. It's kind of sing-songy, so I think that works. I'm going to glue this one down and all the way over here and center it on my plaid piece there. Now that tells me where I can go with the flower. So, excuse me. Here we go. I have 2 bottles of Diet Coke here. Excuse me while I take a swig. Okay, here's my flower. I want that to go right here at an angle. I thought it looked good. But I'm not sure where I want to put the leaves. So before I put the leaves in, I am going to use dimensionals on my flower, and I'm just going to run them right down the center. So that way I have room to fit my little leaves in wherever I want. The leaves were not up on dimensionals, just the flower. So there we go. Ta-da. Like that. There we go. And then I'll put one in there. You know, sometimes you can put them kind of together, but to me, it looks unbalanced. I'm a little like myself. But so I'm going to put it on this side. So I'll put a leaf on either side here. Now, the thing you can remember is that this leaf could come out more into the frame because you're going to be putting it on this other part. So it can come out a little bit more. So I'm just going to add a little glue, green glue, so I can slide it around wherever I want. And put it in here. Ta-da. There, and this one, same thing. I'll lift it up in a bit and show you the cool texture on these. There. Ta-da, ta-da. It's going to go on my base. Now that I have this whole group all ready to go. On the base of the card. And that just pulls out the starry sky color from my pansy here by having that on the base. Ta-da. There. So for the inside, I had this one little piece left. So on the inside of this one, I used the plaid side. And on the inside of this one, I'm going to use the polka dot so that it matches the larger designer paper on the front. Before I glue it on, I'm going to stamp it just in case I don't get it straight. I love this saying here. Let's stamp it and I'll tell you. Wishing you an I have to read it. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. So this could be a birthday card. This could be a little anything card. Just a make somebody smile today card. Now I have glue on me. Not glue. I have ink all over me. This is going to be one of those, guys. It's a nice deep color, this starry sky. Sort of like when I work with blues, I get that. I turn my fingers blue. It's okay. You know you've been doing something right if you have ink on your fingers. Okay, and we're going to use the polka dot side up. So I'm just going to put it right here, like that. So I have a little touch of that color inside, and I don't waste that one piece. Because this is cut 5 inches. The paper is 6 by 6. So that little inch I want to not waste. And you can add it inside and it looks nice. It's a nice accent. There we go. And then glue this in and we are all done. Here. Don't those colors look beautiful together? Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. So pretty. So here's our card. You could glam it up with some rhinestones or whatever you'd like. I just kind of left it plain to show off the flowers and the leaves and see the texture with the leaf, just layering it up. Maybe I like it better without the one big leaf and one little. Oh, look, I found it. Oh, good. See, I didn't lose it. Yay. There we go. Pansy Patch. Susie, you're going to be getting one in the mail. So if you're watching this, let me know if you want the one with the starry sky background or the one with the granny apple green background. You will receive one of these in the mail for purchasing the Pansy Petals monkey cut kit. So let's turn this around. Here we go. Ta-da. Hello, Mary. Alrighty. Okay, that's it for today. Tomorrow I will have a monkey cut kit. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but if you have any suggestions or requests, please let me know. I will be back tomorrow for Winging It on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Y'all take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.